Poor Argos. He deserved a better end than this.
Someone is going to regret what they did. I promise you that.
A sad night, to be sure. Some will choose to remember Argos by his ship, but I will remember him by the way he sailed. The flint in his eye as he scanned the horizon, the wrinkle of his brow as he pored over those charts. But most of all, his joy of being out at sea. If there's any solace to be found, it's that he passed here, where he was meant to be.
What now, Jason? Do you know how to navigate with all these instruments?
Argos taught me a few things. The controls here require 3 points, and then a course can be determined by triangulation. We need to know our starting point, our destination, and a third fixed position.
And then what?
The stars are the key. Each destination is linked to a constellation. For example, he assigned Yulkus the constellation Cepheus, the king. We can use that as our fixed position.
So we just need to know 2 more constellations.
Not just any 2, Hercules. We need to know which constellations Argos chose for Kithra and for our destination. I'll set Cepheus as a fixed position. Now for our previous location, Kithra. Which constellation? Let's try Serpents. And then our destination. I'll set it to Centaurus. Didn't work. It set a course for Thrace. Better start over. I'll try again. I'll set Cepheus as a fixed position. Now for our previous location, Kithra. Which constellation? Let's try... And then, our destination. I'll set it... That combination set a course for Knossos. No use to us. I'll try... Now for our previous location. And then, our I'll set it to... No. Didn't work. It set a course for Skyros. I'll try... Now for our previous location. Let's try... And then, our destination. I'll set it to... That combination set a course for Lemnos. That's far out of our way. Now for our previous location. And then, our destination. That isn't right. It set a course for Athens. I'll set Cepheus. Now for our previous location. And then, our I'll set it. That's not it. I'll set Cepheus. Now for our previous look. Let's try. And then, our destination. It set a course for Sparta. We've no business there. I'll try again. I'll set... Now for our previous location, Kithra. And then, our I'll set it... No. Didn't work. I'll try... I'll set Cepheus. Now for our previous location. And then, our destination. I'll set it to Centaurus. The combination worked. It set a course for Saria.
The question is, do we want to go to Saria or Mycenae?
I'll try again. See if I can figure out the combination for Mycenae. Cepheus was our fixed position. Libra worked for Kithra. And now, our destination. I'll set it to Lu... Combination worked.
The question is, do we want to go to Mycenae or Saria?
You
did it, Jason!
You will be missed. will be avenged.
Our plan is already in motion. We neutralize our target, and Jason's quest will be at an end. Go. Make sure our arrangements are in order, and kill the traitor once the service comes.
Have you thought why King Lycomedes did not tell you of the prophecy he received? It is because, after 10 years of hunting black tongues, he thought he'd eliminated the danger. When he could find no more, he believed the threat to his daughter was over.
Clearly, it wasn't.
The black tongues live by deceit and cunning. For every one you find, there are 10 more you would never suspect. Remember, Jason, there is not a place where men dwell that the black tongues do not have a presence. Even here.
Ares and Athena have very different ideas about justice. Proof, law, and objective judgment are not the way things work in the courts of Ares.
Tell me about Athena.
You are truly favored of Athena. Your deeds honor her and are a testament to your wisdom.
I give up, Pam. When is an army of one better than an army of 1,000?
A quick story should illustrate the case, I think. One day, the wind and the sun quarreled over who was stronger, and so agreed to a challenge. Whoever could force a passing traveler to remove his cloak would be deemed the stronger. The wind went first, blowing with all its might, driving bitter gales at the traveler. But this just made the traveler wrap his cloak even tighter about him. The sun went next and shone bright and hot. Before long, the traveler undid his cloak, and the sun had won.
I get it. The lesson is persuasion can prove more useful than force.
Exactly. And so, my army of one? A negotiator. When 1,000 won't win the battle, a negotiator may at least acquire terms. Have you heard of the Acme sieges?
Some sort of fire spirit.
Yes, a type of salamander, in fact. They appear as tongues of flame amidst the masts and rigging of ships. They were with us last night.
An auspicious sign, I've heard.
I would say doubly so, given this island is aligned with Ares, whose symbol is a fiery torch. I take it to mean that we were right to come here, that we'll find favor with Ares on Mycenae.
Your sight is much sharper than my own when it comes to signs, Pan. I do know this, though. We're not leaving Mycenae without King Lycomedes on board.
Such confidence makes me think I have a future as a minor oracle. After all, learning to see the signs around us is the one sight that grows sharper with age.
I worry how King Lycomedes will welcome you. Have you thought of what you'll say to him?
I haven't yet chosen the words, but her death is my responsibility.
I was there. I know you're not at fault. But truth travels like a fasting pilgrim. It loses much of itself along the way. I'm afraid you will find few friends here, Jason.
Let's hope that Lycomedes, if not a friend, is at least not an enemy.
King Jason!
Sinon, what are you doing here?
Shh! Keep quiet. Find some place to hide. They blame you for what happened to Princess Alcime. They say King Lycomedes is going to kill you.
I'm here to tell the truth about what happened. Don't worry, Sinon. Now, just what are you doing here?
I came to fight in the arena. To prove myself. To show you, show everyone, I can be a guardsman.
I want soldiers in my guard, not gladiators. There's a difference. Have you actually seen what goes on in there?
Yes. Well, no. I've heard the cheers from outside the walls. It's all very exciting.
Promise me you'll watch a match before you decide.
Scout my competition. Very cunning. As you say, King Jason.
Good. Until then, there's always a hot meal waiting for you on my ship.
Keep the pier clear, unless you're loading cargo.
So much for the warm welcome.
What price for glory? I'll give it to you for free!
Out of our way!
Ionians. What? No one wants to fight? Heard the men of Mycenae were warriors. Apparently not. Mark Ionia on your roster, slave.
Hey, look!
Well, 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 the Yolkin King.
What's it to you, mercenary?
Not here to sign up for the arena? No, of course not. That would require courage. We hear you have a problem protecting your women, little king.
You should send them to Ionia. We'll keep them safe for you.
And busy.
Where's your laughter now?
You dare!
What do you wait for? Need coin to fight? Come, I've enough to pay you.
Enough! Ionians, test our laws at your peril. And as for you, the king expects you at his palace, without delay. No one lays a finger on this one until King Lycomedes is through with him. No one!
Athena and Ares have never seen eye to eye.
The man of...
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreams. What glory to the nameless dead.
Anyone else hungry?
The great market of Mycenae. The weapons sold here are tempered by the blood of men from every land. Each piece of battered bronze knows the glory of battle. Better a weathered blade from Mycenae than the finest arms of lesser nations.
That's a bit generous. Some of the blades sold here are so pitted you can see right through them.
State your business here. I am Jason, king of...
Raise the gate! Beyond this gate lie the royal grounds of Mycenae. The palace, arena, agora, and Ares Watch. The king is expecting you. You would do well not to tarry, sir.
The liberation of Samos. King Lycomedes and the Mycenaean army free Samos from the rule of the Black Tongues.
Freedom is neither right nor privilege. It is a spoil of war.
King Lycomedes.
Lycomedes is a hard man, from a nation of hard men.
The fall of Corfu. King Lycomedes destroys the Black Tongue stronghold on Corfu. The mountain fortress, thought impregnable, fell before the might of Ares' legions.
They said it would take a lifetime. For my men, that meant one honest winter's work.
King Lycomedes.
News of the moment.
Pity on a poor crier, sir.
Go to my ship at the docks. My crew will feed you.
Bless you. How cruel that one so kind will find such a fate on Mycenae.
What do you mean, old man?
Can't you hear it? The fates speak to those who listen.
Do they? And what do they say?
Listen for yourself. Achilles practices in the arena as we speak. Perhaps he can tell you.
News of the future.
If he hates the Black Tongue so much, he should be glad to help us.
For these are dark days, filled with sadness. What times are these when our daughters are preyed
If
upon
speeches
by
be
honest
art, then here are we.
The Agora of Mycenae. Truth, honor, and victory. Let no deceiver utter sound in this place. Let no dissembler show his guile within this square. Let no man or woman speak false beneath the gaze of unflinching Ares.
Those found to lie in Zagora have their tongues removed. One wouldn't expect it, but some of the finest orators in Greece reside here. They've learned to choose their words most carefully.
Alcime and Elias of Mycenae, Princess of the Burning Torch, courage eternal, devotion steadfast, grace forever, beauty undying. Darkness sees no reflection in the mirror of the flame. Princess Alcime.
When the people of Mycenae learn what kind of man you are, they will love you as I do.
The Palace of Mycenae, the Rock of Ares. This fortress has stood unconquered since the time Ares lent his aid to build it. Only those of royal Mycenaean blood or divine service may walk the inner halls.
I've heard the walls of the inner sanctum are made of fired black quartz, 2 spear lengths thick. Time to see which way the wind blows with Lycomedes.
I did not believe it when my advisors told me your ship approached the harbor. You're a great many things, son of Trion, but I did not think you so brazen.
I need your help, Lycomedes. I know a way to bring her back.
This is what you have to say? You travel across the sea to ask my help? Thank Ares, your father did not live to see his son's disgrace. There are some in Mycenae who beg me for your head. Do not tempt me to give it to them.
Think of me what you will, but know that I aim to undo what has been done. I seek the Golden Fleece.
There would be riots in the streets of Mycenae if I aided you on such a fool's quest. Don't you see, Jason? My people want blood. Blood for blood.
I won't leave Mycenae without your help. What will it take to get it?
Enough of this! Out of respect for your father, I give you a choice. Either return to your ship in disgrace and sail away, never to set foot here again. Or submit yourself to trial by combat in the arena, before all of Mycenae, and Ares himself.
Jason, the rules of such a trial are strict. We won't be able to fight by your side.
Prove you're not to blame for the death of my daughter. If you have any honor left, it is the only way.
Let this be the last time you question my honor. Once I finish killing whatever you put before me, perhaps then you'll show the respect due a warrior and a king.
Escort the accused to the arena. Remove his weapons and armor. He may keep his shield. Let him enjoy no further advantage of his station.
Jason!
The king of Iolcus himself. Patroclus must be giddy thinking about the crowds he's going to get. Your trial starts soon. Speak to the Minoan to get your weapon, and he'll let Patroclus know you're ready.
The Minoan?
He's up the ramp. Can't miss him.
You're King Jason?
I am.
I'm Pythias. I hear we're to be partners in your first fight.
Partners? I thought this was a trial.
It is. I fight for my crimes as well.
What's your story, Pythias?
A common one, I'm afraid. I'm a debtor. My wife Zosime and I have no means to pay those we owe. The law requires I fulfill my obligations in the arena. One fight and my debts are cleared. I'll be able to start over again.
And that fight's with me?
As your partner, yes. That's what I've been told.
Have you fought in the arena before?
No. My crime is not as serious as yours. I should say your supposed crime. I don't judge you. I survive a single match and my slate's cleared. You, on the other hand, are blamed for the death of Princess Alcime. You'll face 3 fights before your trial's done.
I'm to speak with the Minoan Smith. Do you know him?
I've seen him. To tell the truth, he frightens me. What with that mask and all. He can tell you more about your trial. I'll start to prepare for our match.
Today, I kill a king!
Leave me be! Unless you want to die beneath the arena instead of in it.
Check your tongue, gladiator.
Ha! Do you know who I am? I am Thank Carlos, the Hand Taker.
Never heard of you.
You must be new here. I'm the best there is around these parts, eunuch.
I thought Achilles was the champion of Mycenae.
Achilles? I'll have his soft woman's hands soon enough. Then I'll be champion. Me, Thank Carlos, the
Hand Taker. I heard you before.
I dislike you, eunuch. Perhaps I'll ask Patroclus to set you and me up. You'd make for a handsome prize.
Have to ask permission to fight? My hand is right here.
You just wait, eunuch! I'll have my trophy before you leave!
Today, I kill a king! Look at him! He's scared! I can smell the fear on him!
Greetings, Jason of Iolcus. I'm Asclepius, the arena physician. I treat those wounded in the fights.
Well met, hero. May Apollo bless you for the work you do.
As with all who pass through here, I hope that we don't meet again.